when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Southern California. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Moving to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On first down, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. Stafford to throw again. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Saints nothing. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Short kick taken at the 17. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 3rd and 9. The tight end, Fant, in motion. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
On the tackle. That is 3 plays and out.
So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. The open man is Nakua. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Back to throw is Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he's got another one. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Josiah Stewart in on the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hill brought in motion. So after one, the Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 2. Quick throw on the RPO, it's Hill. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Saints. Extra point try, 4th time. He knocks it through. The Saints are back within 6.
To score Rams 20. Saints 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Hey, Red! Go to 20! 50-50!
A first down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Stay 50. Lady!
Stafford. Pass is caught. It's Tyler Scott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Monday. 21. Blue 60.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Olave is the motion man. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 15-yard line.
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. A short gain up to the 20. Trent McDuffie on his corner spot there on the tackle.
McDuffie on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. On play action, it's shut. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Pete Werner, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Second down, it's Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he'll take this one in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, LA. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The tight end Fant in motion. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Etienne. Inside the 40. Still going. And he will go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
27, Saints 21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Zebra!
Play action, Stafford. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and we got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. To the air again. Stafford. That one, take it in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On incentives for the PAT. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Shuck. And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. Now Shuck on 3rd down. Taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19 Tiger.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll run it once more with Etienne.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. New Orleans, third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. Chuck looking to throw on first down. That swung out to Etienne. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Chuck to throw on second down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Etienne now on first and 10. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Hammering pitches there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Throwing is Chuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Olave is the motion man. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Chuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll motion the slot man right. Throwing on second down, Chuck. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go, and it is shut. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away. That! Lady! First down, Stafford. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Stafford there on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up. Set. Hand. Move 60. Looking out of the gun, Stafford. That one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Saints. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints have cut the deficit to 5. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 5-0!
Out of the gun, Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. Here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
10. 21.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Let's see what they do here. This is fourth and long. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hurry! Set! 22! Zebra!
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop the no gain yet again. And now it's third down. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
It's really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
22, set, Omaha, 80, 0. Motion.
Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Again, it's Stafford. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Rams. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 9. They face second down and 7.
At the 14-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 4th down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He gets free. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
To throw on second down, Stafford. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He's got his man. Allen with the connection. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Stafford to throw again. That's out wide to Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air again. Stafford. Throw on the run is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on the line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Short kick taken at the 17. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here we go.
This run straight ahead for ETN. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hill brought in motion. Now Shough on 3rd down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
First down, New Orleans.
From the gun, it's Shough. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find...
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. One down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a 4th down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This is 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Shough. Pass caught left side by Fant. Look at the big man go. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here we go. First and goal.
Ready, go!
They'll run it here with Etienne. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. The Saints will go up by 7.
Saints 50, Rams 43.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up!
New Orleans, third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Pick it up. On the set.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Come on.
Here we go. One final play. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.